Hello, everybody. Velma here, and I'm with Jenny again today. Yay. For our Thursday session, we're going to do some TAT today on some stuff. We're going to have a little chat first and see where we're taken to what's going to best serve the group the most. So what are your thoughts today on that, Jenny, in the bundle?
So I don't have like one specific thing that I want to talk about. I have a bunch of little things, a little bunch of big things that I want to talk about that are on a list. So a lot of these TATs, you just make a list of the things that you're done with, you're ready to clear, or you hope to be ready to clear, or you want to clear, and put them on your list and do, push play, do a video, tap it out, or do TAT. And so I just want to share what's on my list for this week, things that have been bothering me or that I hope to clear. So I've always had the lymphedema on there. That's always on there. And when you look up lymphedema in the book, our book, where is it?
You can heal your life.
It's lymph is all about joy, like moving, free flowing joy. So that kind of resonates with me. School has started, stress has started with my family, so that kind of feels good to put on the list. The other thing I want to put on the list is I was talking with a group member. She was messaging me. Being in these Facebook groups with a large number of people that have cancer, some die, and so I mean we have to deal with that and not put ourselves in their shoes. I don't know if it's survival guilt. I don't know if it's just straight up fear. I don't know if it's both, but I want to put that in the bundle because it's hard to deal with. I even get upset when I see newly diagnosed people. You see their beautiful picture, you see their kids on Facebook, and it's like, I just don't, why did this happen again? And then knowing what they have to go through, I just want to put all that in the bundle. It's upsetting, it's terrible. And I stay in the Facebook groups to be a support and also to have questions answered and to feel supported. But sometimes it can be a lot to hear all of the stories and the suffering and stuff. So I want to put all that in the bundle for everyone, like how to set boundaries, how to protect yourself, how to be there for others. Because even like my friends, not on Facebook, but in real life, my friends, they'll say, "My friend just got diagnosed. I'm gonna give her your number." Like, and so it's like people think of me when they think of that, and I don't like that. Like, I want to be a support to people, but I also don't want that to be what they think of when they think of me.
Mhm.
So I want to put that in the bundle.
Mhm.
I think that's enough for the bundle, but it's just like,
Oh,
ugh.
all of it.
Yeah. So like how to deal with new diagnosis, how to deal with people that die, how to deal with I think it brings up fear, I think it brings up guilt, I think it brings up the trauma again. It's a trigger for sure. And I picked some
Mhm.
angels, unity, the Shekinah. To me, this angel is about connection to your higher power. But maybe it could just be connection in general. And then another one about connection is harmony. Whenever I get this card, I think of new beginnings and also within a group, like bringing forth a new beginning or a new start. And I like that. So Charmian and Shekinah.
Thank you, ma'am. Yay. Thank you, angels. Okay. And so for everybody that's listening, whatever you need to put into your bundle today, whether you can relate to what Jenny shared and something else came to mind, put that in the bundle. Just a variety of whatever is up for you today. So you ready?
Yeah.
All right, Tay. All right, so got my bowl, hands on your heart, eyes closed, and take a deep breath in and breathe in unity through your nose and out through your mouth. Breathe harmony. In through your nose and breathe harmony. And out through your mouth, unity. And once more, in through your nose, harmony. And out through your mouth, unity. We set the intention that this healing you are about to receive will benefit your past, your present, your future. It will benefit your body, mind, and spirit. And we also include in the bundle anything that did not come out consciously to be written down, but will serve your greatest and highest good, that's ready to be released. And that will serve you. That's also in the bundle. And we set the intention that this healing will be gentle and complete. Another deep breath in. And let's go into pose. And place your attention on everything in this bundle is happening. Would you notice?
Like I added 2 more things to the list. While I was like, and then I was like, wait, I'm not supposed to be like analyzing. I'm just supposed to be. I fought with myself a little bit, my headspace and into like the flow of the TAT.
Okay. And back in the pose. And place your attention on, even though all of this is happening, it's possible that I can still be okay, that I still can relax now, and that I have no need or desire to resonate, identify, vibrate, or connect with any of this ever again. Would you notice?
It just feels like slower today. Like normally when I do TAT with you, it like I'm yawning, I'm burping, it's pouring out of my eyes, like they're just like the energy's moving. And this time it's like, you know, like eyes are watering a little, and I did yawn, but which for those of you that are new is like the energy's moving when you're doing this. So, and
okay, and back in the pose. And let's include everything that's keeping this from moving gently and easily and quickly. All the places in my body, mind, and life where all of this bundle has been stuck and stored are healing and clearing now. Thank you so much, God, angels, for completely healing and clearing all the places in my body, mind, and life, where all of this has been stuck and stored. What happened there?
Yawning, eyes watering. I definitely feel it more now.
Good. Are there any other steps? We did the happening and over in places. Do you get a sense of anything else that needs to be done for you or for the group? Okay. So the next step, I now choose. So in the pose, and place your attention on, I now choose to resonate, identify, vibrate, and connect with. And then fill in the blank for whatever it is that you'd like to now resonate with.
Can I say stuff out loud?
Yes, indeed.
Healthy boundaries, connection to my higher power. I am profoundly and permanently healed. I allow joy to flow freely through my life. I am intuitive when it comes to health choices for myself and my family. I can feel empathy for others without manifesting anything in my life from that.
What did you notice?
I do feel different. I feel like a little different type of, I don't know. I feel more clear. I was kind of foggy before and I was feeling spacey, and now I don't feel like that anymore.
Is that normally how you feel after an I now choose? Okay.
Like I feel like calmer and more grounded. And normally after I now choose, I feel like more energetic, like, woo, we did it.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
It's what you needed. Yeah. And as we were talking before, when some of these things happen, and you don't know what to do with them, you want to be helpful, loving, and supportive, even in your life, anywhere in your life. I'm in recovery for food addiction. And one thing I've learned is one of the mottos, and it's real short, 4 words, sorry. And I consider it a prayer. And so it's bless her, him, and change me. And now when something bothers me, I can bless that person, that thing, that situation, that something I see on TV, something I hear in life. Even, like I was sharing Jenny with Jenny the story of when I first really found it working. Next door, we had this dog that was barking literally from 9:30, 10 o'clock in the morning until 5 when they put him back inside. And so I'm trying to study and I'm trying to concentrate and focus, but I'm getting more and more bitter, and more and more ugly towards the dog in my brain, and I can't concentrate, and I'm really getting angry. And so that prayer came to mind, and I said it. Bless the dog changed me. Bless the owner changed me. And within a couple of days, I even asked my husband, did you do something to the dog, or did you talk to the owner of the dog? Because it stopped barking, it just stopped. And I have never, I can't say never. I don't remember the last time I have said a prayer, none in recovery like this one, where, and I've been in recovery 7 years, where I could pray it and watch it work in a very short amount of time. And the change was in me. Yes, it changed. However, the circumstances changed. I didn't have to call the dog, the kennel people. I didn't have to call animal shelter, none of that. It just didn't have to go that way. It didn't have to get all ugly with the neighbors and all that. It was taken care of. So bless whatever it is, whatever's bugging you, bothering you, causing those feelings. Bless her or him, change me. And it's very, very powerful.
That sounds amazing. I feel like the change me part could be getting rid of the fear. So if you hear about someone who got diagnosed, it'd be like, bless her, change me. Like change my triggers, change my fear, change my reaction, or change me from putting myself in that person's place in my head.
Yeah.
Bless them and don't get my stuff out of the way so they can be blessed and
Yeah.
don't manifest anything on me. So I love that. And it could also be like when I'm having an issue with a relationship that I'm trying to set boundaries with and it's not working, I get annoyed. I can say, bless her, change me, instead of me trying to force them to be where I want them to be. I can be in a different place and my boundaries can stay.
Yeah. Yeah. And I would use it. My husband's in recovery too, a different recovery program. And we have stuff between husband and wives. And I used to get so angry and I wanted him to change. If you'll just change, then I'll be happy. Well, I started praying that with him, for him, to him. And he gets it. I get it. And I don't have to be so bitter and so annoyed for so long and waiting for him to change, begging for him to change, being bitchy because he won't change, all that. And it's like, bless him. That's an ultimate gift for someone. If you can send a blessing to them, even when you're annoyed or aggravated or angry or not feeling well, bless him, change me. And then let God, my higher power, let him, the angels, do what they do. And like Jenny said, I don't have to hold on to that. I don't have to be the one to force the change. My hands are out of the way. I'm off. It's all I did. My part was bless him, change me, or bless the dog, or bless her, And it's truly, truly one of the most powerful 4 words I've ever said in my life. Truly. Very, very good prayer. I treat it as a prayer. It's a slogan in recovery programs, but I treat it as a prayer because it feels like that. Mm-hmm. So I encourage you and everybody to just use it and see what happens.
I love that. Let me use it.
Really good. I remember you were telling us about one time you have one too, something similar with a heart or something.
In the Shirley MacLaine book, El Camino, she talks about a meditation that she does she was taught to do, where if you're having trouble with someone, you pretend to draw a big red heart around them. So around their face. And then you just pour as much love as you can into them. And when I read the book, I was working as the admissions director at a addiction place, and I was dealing with a woman who was very high on meth, and I was told I needed to drive her to the ER. And she was screaming and screaming and going on and like not even really making sense, just saying random things to me. I wasn't taking anything personally. It was like, oh, okay, you know. And so as I'm driving to the ER and she's sitting next to me on like a radio, an angry radio, I started to do that meditation. And then she just looked out the window and and she hadn't been quiet in like an hour or more. And the ER wasn't that far, but she had been in my office. Ugh. And it was so cool to have it work so quickly. And I've since used that when my kids were little. I used it tantrum time. I used it. My daughter's a little more difficult, so for the meth addict. So it would take her sometimes some me a little bit more praying or a little bit more pouring in the love. It's also easier to pour the love in when it's your baby.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
and sometimes it's someone you don't want to pour your own love into. So I imagine the love is coming from above rather than me, because
Mhm.
I don't like them enough to do that. But
Yeah.
distracting. But it always works. So I'm so excited about this bless her change me, because it reminded me of that. Like, it's almost the same philosophy, as where, like, if you're having money problems, like the woman that wrote The Secret was having money problems, and she said you just keep giving money away, and she went and got $100 of 20s and waited to hear like a message, like who to give it to, and would hand it to different people as she walked down the street until she was out of money, and she had no money, she was in debt. And she said that when you feel like, when you're annoyed at the dog and the owner, how can they do this to me? It's the opposite of love. So you pour it in, and then it it's just healing. It's healing
Yeah.
on both sides. And they
It's
don't
like
even know
magic.
what's going on. That if I told that girl what was going on, she'd be like, "Who's on drugs now?" You know. But yeah, it's
Yeah. It's almost magical. Yeah. Good. Good, good, good. So how are you feeling after that bundle? And I
well,
know
when we were talking, I continued to yawn and yawn and yawn, and I was feeling rude. So I kept going like that.
Mhm.
But I had a feeling, sometimes I just feel like it's stuck here. Um,
Mhm.
and then all the yawning kind of got it out as you were talking about the blessed
Mhm.
change me.
Okay.
I feel better. I feel good. I feel like there's
Okay, good.
a little more, but
And do that. Bless this, whatever this is, change me. Bless this, change me.
change me.
See what happens.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Big burp. Just kidding. I won't burp on camera. Okay.
Yeah, and don't ever worry about yawning. We know yawning is a shift, and that's a good thing. So the
Yeah.
more yawning, the better. We're good with that.
Yeah, let us know if you're doing this with us. Let us know if you feel the energy moving or not. It's interesting to me how sometimes I get a push forward. Sometimes I feel like yawning. Sometimes I get really spacey and then my head clears. So there's different ways. And sometimes I don't feel it at all. And then Velma's like, "What did you feel?" And I'm like, "Make something up. I didn't feel anything."
No, don't make it up. I didn't feel a thing. Okay. Then in those cases, sometimes when you don't feel anything, then that one wasn't a thing for you. That, like, if it's all the places or if it's forgiveness, there wasn't a forgiveness issue here. There's something else before it or after it. So sometimes if you don't feel anything, it could be that, or it can be just didn't feel anything. That's all. It's working, but I didn't feel it. And that's okay. Don't be judgmental of it. Don't hide it. Don't make it up. It's just what it is. Nothing. Just nothing happened.
No.
Okay. Cool. Move along. That's it. No judgment. Mm-mm. Anything else, my girl?
That's it.
All righty. So everyone, please, if you're in need of our support in one of these sessions for you personally, one-on-one with me and Jenny, then please let Jenny know or post it on our group and let us know that you'd love to have a session. If you have something going on, surgery or treatment or aggravation or whatever it is, anything, or you have something to celebrate, let us know and we'll celebrate with you, or we're here to help and support. Just reach out. Please reach out. It's all free. We do it because we love you and we want to make the world a better place and help to make this journey softer for you. So, and this is one of the ways that we're doing it. So please be open to receive that love. As Jenny was talking about, we're pouring the love in, so be open to receive that in whatever way you need.
Thanks, Velma.
You're welcome, my darling.
You're awesome.
Thank you. You're awesome. I got you. I love you. I love you all. Thank you. Thank you.
All right. See you next week.
Okie dokie. Bye-bye, sugar.